Hello, my name is Kim Bennett and welcome. Today I'd like to talk to you about your self-image and how you can change your results by changing that self-image. In the 1960s, a plastic surgeon called Dr. Maxwell Maltz discovered the concept of self-image. He realized after operating on people, he may have removed scar tissue or whatever the procedure was, that there was at times a psychological change that took place in the person. And it was as a direct result of the procedure. Now, previously, the person may have been introverted or shy, but post-operation, they started to become more gregarious and outgoing. Now, because of these effects, it got him thinking that there must be two images that we hold of ourselves. There's an exterior image, which obviously we can all see, but also there's an inner self-image of ourselves that we hold that only we can see. He started to study this phenomenon and he wrote a magnificent book on the subject called Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho meaning the mind and cybernetics being the science of control and communication. In this book, he goes into this and he explains how we all have an image in our mind of ourselves, and it's called our self-image. Now, not many people know too much about themselves and the ability and the potential they have within. And as a result, they don't have a very good image of themselves. Now, you'll notice that people will shy away from you. They won't look you in the eye. They may look up and down. They'll never try to do anything of any great consequence. Why? Because they don't think they can, because they have a poor self-image. You see, if we're told we're not good at something, then we're just never going to do very well at it, which is truly sad and leads people to have very unfulfilling lives and just not living up to the true potential that we all have. We can do anything, and we should be encouraging each other and our children and give them a pat on the back when they do something well and encourage them to do bigger and better next time. So the question is, how can we improve our self-image? What can we do to improve how we see ourselves? Well, if a person would sit down and let their body relax, to totally relax and build an image in their mind of how we'd like to see ourselves living in our life, for example, relating to other people in our social life, how we see ourselves in a position we hold in society or at work, how we believe our family perceives us, and then take a picture of that image that we prefer and describe it and write it out in the present tense. For example, I'm so happy and grateful now that I see myself as a successful salesperson with many special friends, perfect working relationships, and the perfect family life. And write out who the person is that you want to be. Now, a lot of people will laugh at that and say that doesn't make any sense, but it would make a lot of sense. The people who say it does not make sense can't tell you why it doesn't, but I can tell you why it does. And I could explain it to you in such detail that you would absolutely believe it as well. So write out a description of how you'd like to see yourself. Start to read it and read it and read it and read it every day. Carry it in your pocket with you and just keep reading it. You know, all the great teachers, all down through history, have agreed about many different things and they've disagreed about many more. But one thing they have all unanimously agreed on is that you become what you think about. Now, it may be fantasy at first. It might even appear as if you're being or lying to yourself. But if you read it often enough, you'll start to believe it, and your change of belief will create the fact. You'll see your personality change to the personality you want. We watch people's personality change right in front of our eyes, and all they're doing is starting to see themselves differently. All they're doing is starting to think different thoughts and seeing themselves as the person who they want to be and not the person who they've been brought up to be. This really is great information, and you should try to do this. If there is something about your personality that you're not happy with and you want to change, then give it a try. Give this a try, please do, because it does work like magic. This is Kim Bennett, and I thank you for your time. Thank you. Bye-bye.